Have you ever felt like you just want to escape your life? You want to go somewhere else, or you want to be somebody else? My name is Tunde, and I'm a transformational coach. And today, I'm going to go over 3 reasons why you might want to escape your life. The 3 reasons I'm going to address in this video are: 1, you're feeling overwhelmed; 2, you're feeling unfulfilled; and 3, you're facing a major crisis. What I hope you come to understand by the end of this video is that your desire to escape your life circumstances is less about needing to change your environment and more about you trying to escape the uncomfortable emotions in your inner world that come from dealing with your life. And stay tuned. By the end of this video, I'm going to give you a simple practice that you can use anytime you feel that desire or that urge to escape. This practice will help you go inward and find inner peace instead of needing to change your environment from the outside in. So let's get into it. Reason number 1 of why you want to escape your own life is because you are overwhelmed with responsibility. Now let's face it, adulting ain't easy. It's hard work. There's a lot of responsibilities that come with it. Work responsibilities, if you have kids, parental responsibilities. All of that takes a toll. So what you need to understand is that although you're an adult, you're also still a child. Every human being has an adult self and a child self that lives within. And all of this responsibility is putting all of the attention on your adult self and is neglecting your inner child. When you neglect your inner child for too long because of all of your responsibilities, you lose your fun, you lose your love, you lose your creativity, you lose your passion for life. So the key is to give your inner child some attention. Spend some time with your inner child. Don't spend so much time adulting. Carve out 10, 15, 20 minutes of play time with your inner child. Do the things that are fun to you. Your inner child loves creativity. Your inner child loves play. Your inner child loves fun. Find out what is fun to you, and in small bite-sized pieces, incorporate that back into your life. And I can guarantee you that as you carve out time for your inner child, your adult child will be more effective when it comes back to doing the adult stuff. The go-to that I use to connect back to my inner child is spending time in nature. Just the adventure and the freedom of nature really wakes up my inner child and brings out that playful, adventurous side of me. Also, listening to music, going to the movies, and of course writing music as well. And also listening or watching things that I consider to be really good pieces of art that also wakes up my creative expression and wakes up my inner child and satisfies that need to play, to be creative, to be free, to be expressive. Reason number 2 of why you want to escape your life is because you feel unfulfilled. Now, you can work an 80-hour job, you can have a lot on your plate and still feel empty or unfulfilled inside if you lack purpose or vision. You see, purpose or vision is what drives us to move forward in life. And if you feel like you're not moving forward in life and forward in a way that you're passionate about, then you might be busy, but all you're really doing is busy work. You're not really doing anything that drives your passion or drives your heart forward. And that's usually the time when people feel unfulfilled and empty inside and they try to escape. They escape by booking vacations or just trying to find ways to distract themselves from the reality of their life instead of looking for their vision or their purpose. Life starts becoming monotonous. You start feeling lifeless. And you want to be someone else. You don't want to be within this life. And this really happens for 2 reasons. Either you have a vision, you know what you want to do, but you're not currently pursuing it, or you're not clear on your vision or your purpose. Either way, the way to resolve this is by starting to move forward towards your vision. So you can do this very simply. 10 minutes a day, set yourself a timer, and for 10 minutes, you're going to sit down, and you're either going to sit down to get clear on your vision, and start writing down what you like, what fills your heart up, or you're going to spend those 10 minutes taking action on a vision or purpose that you've discovered. You would be amazed what 10 minutes a day can do to you moving towards your vision. But even more importantly, 10 minutes a day of working on your vision will dramatically increase your emotional well-being, because now you feel like you're moving towards a goal that is aligned with your heart's desire. I do this right now. As a matter of fact, 10 minutes a day of working towards my vision is what has led me to creating this YouTube video, is what has led me to deciding that I want to become a transformational coach. Just 10 minutes a day of clarifying my purpose and then taking action of it. And you know what? Here's a little secret. That 10 minutes that you spend, some days you'll be so inspired that 10 minutes will become 20 minutes. You'll look up and your timer would have ran out 10 minutes ago. Some days that 10 minutes will become an hour. And some days that 10 minutes will just be 10 minutes and you'll be satisfied that at least you spent some time working on yourself and working to your vision. Again, this is about creating more emotional well-being in your life so you don't feel like you have to escape your own life. Reason number 3 of why you're trying to escape your life is because you're facing a major crisis. Whether it's a major financial crisis or a health-related crisis, what if I told you that the reason that you're trying to escape your life isn't directly because of the environment of your life circumstances? The reason you're trying to escape your life during a major crisis is because you're trying to escape the emotions that you feel, the emotions that come up as a reaction to the life circumstances. You think that you're trying to escape the situation, the crisis itself, but what you're really trying to escape is the uncomfortable emotions that come up with it. But here's the truth of it. No matter where you go, there you are. So no matter where you go, no matter how you change your environment, no matter where you leave to, there you are. There you are with those uncomfortable emotions. Let's say, for example, a family member dies, someone that you were very close to, and the way you react to their death is that you're going to take a trip to Aruba and take your mind off of it. You take the trip to Aruba, and there you are. And now you feel even worse because you're in Aruba with the same emotions, the same uncomfortable feelings that come up, the same grief feelings that come up from losing a loved one. We often think when a crisis comes up that we have to fix the crisis before we can feel better emotionally. But what if the key is to feel better emotionally, and then from that place of clarity and of groundedness, we have more resources, more intelligence, more connection to actually tackle the crisis. So what comes first? What comes first is regulating your emotional well-being, grounding yourself, finding peace in the midst of the crisis, and then taking action from that place. And the only way to really find peace when those difficult emotions come up in the midst of a crisis is to be with those emotions, to sit with those emotions, to allow those emotions to come up, to be processed, and then to be released. This takes time. It takes courage to sit with those emotions. It takes a willingness to be able to sit with strong emotional pain and not react to it, not say that it's wrong, and allow it to be and to be expressed. And that is what I call inscaping instead of escaping. Inscaping is going inward when we feel the urge to escape, going inward and being with ourselves instead of escaping ourselves. So if you're in the midst of a major crisis right now, I know that your impulse is to act, to try to change your crisis so that you can feel better on the inside. But why don't you start by inscaping instead of trying to escape? And you can do this by sitting down and just being with the pain, with the fear, without judgment, without resistance, without fighting. Just allow it to be there. The more you do this, it's like a muscle. The more you do this, the more capacity you will build to be with those emotions, to be with that fear. And the more you have the capacity to be with that fear, the less your situation will look like a crisis to you, and the less reactive you'll be to your situation, and the more resources, intelligence, connection you'll have to be able to come out of that crisis. So a quick recap. The 3 reasons why you want to escape your life is 1, you're feeling overwhelmed because of responsibility. 2, you're feeling unfulfilled. And 3, you're trying to avoid your emotions that are tied to a major crisis. The remedy to all of these 3 reasons is not an external solution. It's actually an internal solution. Your inner self is calling you inward. So fight the urge to go outward to fulfill something that can only be filled on the inside. Whether it's your inner child that's looking for attention, whether it's your spirit that's looking for more vision or purpose, or whether it's your emotions that need to be processed during difficult and tough times. The solution is to go inside and escape. If this video resonated with you, hit you in any way, I would love to hear from you. Feel free to drop me a comment. Let me know which one of those 3 reasons hit you the most. I'd be really interested to hear that. If you feel like somebody needs to hear this message today, make sure that you share this with them. And of course, like and subscribe. I appreciate you. My name is Tunde and I'm out.